What's good, everybody? It's Big Baby Jonathan here. Welcome to the Bigbabyjonathan Sports podcast show. I got my boy JT. JT, welcome back, man.
What's up? What's up? Good to be back. What's up, YouTube?
Yeah. In today's show, we're going to be talking about the Lakers, Houston Rockets, and much more. So, JT, what are your thoughts about the Lakers roster so far? How do you like it?
Lakers roster, I feel like we've done great this season. I mean, not this season, but we've done great this off season. We acquired great picks. We acquired great people to put around Anthony Davis, put around LeBron James. I feel like we have a chance to make it. To go all the way, to win everything. We do have that chance. Of course, health. Everybody has to stay healthy. Chemistry. All that stuff plays a factor. But overall, we've done a great job.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. We did a great job. We got Avery Bradley, KCP, Kuzma back, Rondo's back, JaVale McGee, Cousins. So there's a group of guys that we got. Also, Quinn Cook, Danny Green, and Jared Dudley and Troy Daniels. All those guys that I just mentioned have experience. So this team that the Lakers put together, love it, man. Excited. So what is your expectations for the Lakers this season?
Expectations, I feel like if we really wanted to have a season, like a great season, I feel like we can not win every game, but we can really win almost every game if we really wanted to. I also think the Clippers can do that. I also think other teams can have the potential to do that. There's so many great teams out there right now. But yeah, the Lakers, I feel like this is our season. I say we win at least 50 games, Jonathan. At least 50 games.
Yeah, I agree with you, JT. 50 games, but also, for me, as a Laker fan, championship or bust. If we make the playoffs and lose in the first round, bad season. Our main goal as an organization, win another one of these.
Banners.
Yeah, banners. Banners. We're not like the Clippers with selfies. But for me, the Lakers need to win a championship in the LeBron era, or it can be a completely failure. Speaking of Los Angeles Clippers, what was your thoughts about Kawhi Leonard and Paul George being a Clipper?
I thought nobody knew exactly where he was going to go. I told Jonathan and other podcasts on Anchor app. You guys should check out, his podcast is on Anchor app as well.
Yeah.
But I told him on Anchor app, if Paul George leaves, not Paul George, if Kawhi Leonard leaves anywhere, it's going to be somewhere in LA. If he doesn't leave, he's going to stay in Toronto. I didn't see him going to any other team besides, Toronto Raptors, the team that he just went with, and coming back home. He's back home. He's not a Laker. It is what it is. But what he's done with the Clippers, he acquired Paul. They went out. They traded for Paul George. Yeah, Patrick Beverly. I don't know how they kept Lou Williams. They got Lou Williams. They got a squad. That's a scary squad to look after. But Laker Nation all day. Laker fan all day.
Yeah, you already know.
We're still taking it.
But for me, congrats to the Clippers. Good job. But win championships. For me, it's that simple. You always will be the JV team until you win. And otherwise. So, good luck this season, and it's not a rivalry, in my opinion. So, what are your thoughts? Lakers Clippers is a rivalry?
It was never a rivalry to begin with. It could be a start to something if they really wanted to start it. It's always been Lakers and Celtics. Always. I don't think it's really ever been like another rivalry team like that besides Lakers and Celtics.
For me, it's just because they got great players. It's not for me. It's a rival is when you battle in the playoffs, regular season, fight each other. Let's say this year we played the Clippers West Conference Finals. They beat us. Go to the finals. They win. Okay, and then next season we beat them, get to the finals and win. What I'm saying is that's not a rival until they clash heads. Just look at the Patriots, for example. NFL, they have a rival with the Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. So that's what I'm saying, man. Rivalries start up by beating each other. But now let's talk about the trade that happened 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I believe. Russ Westbrook. So what were your initial reaction to Russ Westbrook getting traded for Chris Paul?
I felt like he was going to get traded soon. I didn't know it was going to be that soon. I didn't know it was going to be really to that team with the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
Him and James Harden. I believe that's a crazy, crazy dual punch. Of course, they're both really extremely talented. Triple doubles, back-to-back season. Averaging this, averaging that, breaking records. They've done it. They still got a great squad. They still got Clint Capella, Eric Gordon. Pieces pieces that fit the whole Houston Rockets system.
Yeah.
Or Mike D'Antoni system.
Yeah, I agree with you on those parts. But Mike D'Antoni doesn't preach defense, and James Harden shoots. I know it's basketball you shoot, but he dominates the ball a lot, and them are both ball dominant. I don't think it's gonna work to me. But they do have Clint Capella, PJ Tucker, Eric Gordon. Who else? I forgot who they else, but what are your thoughts about the Rockets? Do you think it's gonna work?
I think it's gonna take some time to work. Down the line, it is gonna work. It's not gonna be enough to to win the playoffs. I'm sorry, nobody. I extremely believe Lakers will win it all. I believe it's gonna be Lakers and Clippers going head to head, Western Conference Finals. It could be another team, but I still believe Lakers is at least gonna make the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
But back to Houston Rockets, I believe that it's gonna work. I believe that James Harden, Russell Westbrook, they've grown up to where they were playing before in OKC to now. I believe they're more mature. They need that chemistry. They need to learn how to play with each other again, which is going to take some time. It's going to take some time. But Houston Rockets, they got the potential to do it. Don't sleep on Houston Rockets.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Don't sleep on Houston Rockets, and don't sleep on the Golden State Warriors too. Kevin Durant went to the Brooklyn Nets. They picked up D'Angelo Russell. For me, that's a good pickup for the Warriors. D'Angelo Russell, you can play him at point, put Stephen Curry at shooting guard, vice versa, or bring him off the bench to bring that spark like they did before back in the day. But what is your thoughts about D'Angelo Russell going to the Warriors?
Jonathan, I was hurt, man. Yeah. I wanted Russell so bad to come back to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I feel like he's done a great job back in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. I don't believe he's the same player that he was when he was on the Lakers. I believe he's way more mature.
That trade helped his career go.
It really did. Great pickup for the Warriors. I think they're going to be a deadly team still. They picked up Willie Cauley-Stein in free agency as well. Yeah. Another great pickup. They lost Andre Iguodala. They lost Boogie Cousins, Lakers. But Warriors still a team not to sleep on. Don't take them.
Yeah. Don't take it for granted. But they also lost Sean Livingston as well and Desmond James. But the Warriors still have championship pedigree. Stephen Curry, Clay, Draymond, Steve Kerr. Those are 4 people that know how to win. So if they're in the NBA Finals again this year, wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's a lot of teams, it's a lot of teams that can make. The West is so open for anybody to go and take it. Yeah. It's like, why can't it be my team?
Yeah.
So I mean, watch. There's so many teams. Watch out for Dallas Mavericks. That is going to be a sleeper team. Yep. Kristaps Porzingis
and Luka Doncic. And Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dennis Smith Jr.
They're good, man. Yeah. But yeah,
it's crazy, man. But now let's dive into the East. Who's the best team in the East Conference? The Milwaukee Bucks or 76ers?
I believe, man, that's hard. I don't know if you're gonna agree with me with this or not. Mm-hmm. I think the Sixers might beat the Bucks by an edge, only because yes, they lost Jimmy Butler. Mm-hmm. They signed back Tobias Harris. That's good that they kept Tobias Harris. They signed Al Horford from the Celtics. Extremely great pickup for them. They, in the trade they got Josh Richardson.
Yeah, they got Josh. He spread the floor, shoot the three.
Great defensive player. Great offensive player, two-way player. Great player. I think they kind of got better if you don't ask me. Yes, they lost JJ Redick. I think they need another shooter, but the pieces that they lost and the pieces who they got from what they lost, I believe they can actually beat the Sixers. They might actually can beat the Bucks.
Yeah, I got Milwaukee because they've been through that experience. I know the 76ers have some pieces around, but I just feel like Brett Brown is not a good coach, and I feel like Ben Simmons, to me, needs to work on that jump shot in order to be great. He got that contract, that 5 years, $178 million, I believe, but he needs to work on a jump shot and quit. Don't be afraid to shoot three. He's 0% from three. He's too scared to shoot. So, but to get confidence, shoot the ball. If you can't shoot, just keep shooting. It'll eventually fall through. So, to you, do you think he's overrated, or do you think he could be a potential superstar?
I just think he's a talented player until he can prove that he can shoot. Once he shoots, his game is what? He's just like, if you think about his game, it's just like Russell Westbrook. Yeah. He's a bigger Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, he dominates. He's more like he's more like at it. Yeah. Not like he has really more energy than like any other player really. But if you got to do like a comparison, I would say he's just like Russell Westbrook. He's a little taller.
Yeah.
But he needs to prove that he has a jump shot. Yeah. Once he proves that he has a jump shot, that's a deadly player, man.
A lot of people compared Ben Simmons to this guy right here. And Magic Johnson, I don't see that. I don't see it at all. But now let's dive into some more Laker talk. What is the bench rotation going to look like in the fourth quarter?
The bench rotation. So the five to finish the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 5 to finish.
Man, you might not agree with me on this, Jonathan. I think we talked about this a little bit before, but starting off, it just depends on matchups. If you really ask me, we can really put players here, put players there. But if you gotta ask me for a set 5 players to finish the game, I'm sorry. Kuzma, I don't think I would finish with Kuzma. I think he has like some more stuff to prove. Yes, he's a knockdown. Kuzma can score.
Yeah.
We all understand that. But we have people like A.B. Bradley who needs to finish in there. We have Danny Green, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee. I'll probably pick JaVale McGee over DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not really sure about that yet. It's either or. But if you had to ask me, LeBron James at the point, Danny Green at the 2, A.B. Bradley at the 3, Anthony Davis at the 4, and JaVale McGee or DeMarcus Cousins at the 5. I think that's a great way to finish the game.
That's a great starting 5 for the fourth quarter for me. LeBron at point, Danny Green at shooting guard, small forward Kuzma, Anthony Davis at the power forward position. I'm going to have to go with JaVale McGee because he brings that defensive intensity, but he also is an underrated scorer, man. JaVale McGee game has improved tremendously throughout the years, man. He's a good 3-point shooter now. You can't leave him open. So here's the other thing too about that fourth quarter lineup. LeBron is going to get doubled. You're going to see Kuzma cut, JaVale McGee cut. So it's going to be hard for the teams to defend this Laker team, in my opinion. What are your thoughts? How do you think teams are going to? Do you think teams are going to have a hard time defending this Laker team in the fourth quarter?
I think we have so much stuff to attack. Like we have so many pieces who can shoot, who can play defense, who can switch, who can help out, who knows how to talk. Who's more really engaged? It's gonna be hard to beat the Lakers.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to beat our team. And like you said before, Kuzma, I'll put him in there, but I think he has to prove himself a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't think I would put him in there instantly, but I do think he has to prove himself a little bit more. It's the reason why we kept Kuzma over everybody else that we traded for Anthony Davis, right?
Yep.
We need to see that.
Frank Vogel said this at his press conference. He's gonna challenge Kuzma to be the best defensive player he's ever been in his career. So that's good. I love that Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel's a great coach. It's about LeBron and AD. So how many minutes do you think LeBron and AD are gonna play this season? Do you think they're gonna go like loaded management this season? Or do you think they're gonna play all the games this year?
I don't know if they're gonna play all the games. That's gonna be hard to even say that. I do think, of course, they're gonna get playing time. I don't think they're gonna get overplayed too much. I think Frank Vogel is gonna do a good job in maintaining their minutes and maintaining how much they're on the floor, like the usage of them. But it really just depends. But of course, we all know they're gonna get minutes.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I just feel like that we got AD. LeBron could take a night off against the Phoenix Suns. Could take it off against Orlando Magic and have AD run that team while he's out. But in the playoffs, he has to play not every minute, but like rotate him out like 10 minutes, then back in 10 minutes in, so he can have that fresh start from the get go. But I gotta go here. Adam, what Laker player is going to be left out of the rotation in your opinion? The back end of the bench.
Left out? So like the starting 5?
No, like the out of the rotation, like a Caruso's going to be left out. Troy Daniels. Avery Bradley, Jared Dudley.
I think Frank Vogel's gonna do a good job in adding everybody in the rotation. I believe everybody's gonna get some minutes. We still need to develop players. Alex Caruso, great point guard. We've seen what he can do last season. I think he has the potential to be something good. I think the Lakers need to explore that and give him some minutes. I do think everybody's gonna get minutes. The person who's gonna sit out the most, I don't know, we got a lot of shooting guards. We got like Troy Daniels, we got Jared Dudley, we got just like a lot of shooting guards. I don't know if they're gonna get like a lot of minutes, but I do believe that Frank Vogel is gonna give him some minutes.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, but I just feel like Caruso's gonna be towards the back end, and then that one rookie that we drafted, that we traded for, don't know his name, but I feel like he's gonna be out. He wears jersey number 5. But yeah, I just feel like those two are going to be out of the rotation, and Jared Dudley's going to get good playing time. Jared Dudley is an underrated defensive player, in my opinion. Very underrated. Brings that veteran leadership. What are your thoughts about Jared Dudley?
Jared Dudley, man. My homie Nick, that's like his favorite player right now. Jared Dudley.
Yeah, Jared Dudley.
I was like, look, because like I did not believe Lakers has signed him. And then like my homie Nick was just like, yo, like we just got Jared Dudley. I'm like, stop lying. That's his favorite. That's like, one of his players.
But the crazy thing is, Laker Nation, me and him had a little beef on Twitter. because he said nobody wants to play with Kobe, no superstar wants to play with Kobe, and I hit him back with nobody wants to play with you, and then he hit with the block. So Jared Dudley, if you listen to this, I'm blocking, man. No, I'm just playing. Do your thing, bro. But we gotta go here to something I had written down. I want to bring it to your attention. If Kawhi Leonard wins another championship in Los Angeles, is he put in the GOAT conversation?
He's definitely put in a good conversation. We've never seen something like what he's have accomplished, what he's done. You know, he went to the Spurs. You know, he went with Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Ginobili. You know, he got the experience of what it took to win. You know, Danny Green. You know, then he goes to the Raptors. You know, plays. You know, he didn't play every game. But if the Raptors did not have Kawhi, they would not be where they were at.
But shout out to JT for calling them beating Golden State.
Yes, I called.
Before it started, you said, watch out for Toronto. So.
I said, watch out for Toronto because KD got hurt.
Yep.
If KD was playing, probably would have been a different story.
Yep.
Who knows?
But who knows if KD would have played? It would have been.
Yeah, I called it Game 6. If KD don't come back,
Yeah, for me in that series, speaking of that finals, I thought the Warriors were just playing around and they're gonna come back, but those injuries by Kevin Durant and Clay kind of took it out the window. Remember how Cleveland felt with Kevin Love and Kyrie going out? LeBron so kind of felt like that in a way. But congrats to Toronto on your first ever championship. You know that will only be your one. No disrespect, but I gotta go here. Does Toronto retire his number?
That's tough. I think they will give like remembrance and everything that he's done for them to get to get the title. I don't know if they're gonna retire his number. I say why not retire his number? You know, you guys is gonna give him the whole country, the whole Canada. But you know, you guys is really trying to really recruit him to stay. You eat free here all the time.
Crazy.
You know, I'm pretty sure it was hard to turn that down, Kawhi.
But here's the thing, though. You can argue with anybody. If you put this on your social media, Kawhi Leonard's the greatest Toronto Raptor of all time.
Oh yeah.
Better than Chris Bosh, Jason McGrady, DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry.
But they need those players. Give them a championship.
No, well, Kyle Lowry was on it, but he helped too. But I know what you're trying to say, man. It's crazy, man. No, Kawhi Leonard brought that city a championship. They were the laughingstock of the NBA for the last 15 plus years.
Baby dinosaurs.
But they won the championship.
You know, you understand why Toronto Raptors, they've always been a great team, but they never could get past LeBron James. That was their kryptonite. That was their kryptonite. They could not get past LeBron James.
That's why they got called the Baby Dinosaurs. But now they won a championship, but they're back to the Baby Dinosaurs after Kawhi left. But let me ask you this: where does Toronto go from here? How do you think that team's gonna play next season in the East?
Pascal Siakam. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna say that name. Okay. And I'm gonna give respect to that name.
Yeah, he did do his
Pascal Siakam. Yes, they're not as strong as they used to be, but he definitely has room to grow. You seen what he did, how much he contributed. He was a major contribution for them to beat the Warriors and to go as far as they did. Watch out for Pascal Siakam. I do believe they might get another player, maybe in a trade or something. Yeah. I wouldn't sleep on the Raptors. I'm not saying that like they'll win again. I'm pretty sure they'll make the playoffs again. But just watch out for the Raptors. I'm pretty sure they're making the playoffs still this season.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I just feel like they had an opportunity to get Paul George and Westbrook for him and Van Vliet to keep Kawhi in Toronto. They didn't do that. Like, if I was the Raptors, I would have traded Van Vliet and Pascal Siakam for Paul George and Westbrook with Kawhi. You know how those three in Toronto, you know how the fan base would be? But maybe Toronto saw potential in Siakam over Westbrook and Paul George. So that's why Kawhi did, because Kawhi told Toronto, get me Paul George or Westbrook. Not surprised. That's crazy that Kawhi Leonard has power like that. Like, when all these rumors about him going to Lakers, I had a feeling that the longer he took, the Clippers are an advantage, man. I'm just not surprised about him going to Clippers. But overall, what other question I have for you? Overall grade do you give the Lakers in the offseason?
I have to give them an A. I mean, they went out, they traded for Anthony Davis. I'm pretty sure that was a hard trade to give off. We've been talking about getting him. Rumors was here. Speculation. It's done. It's a done deal. Lonzo, everybody that was involved in the trade package. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate what you guys contributed to LA. Yep. I hope you guys have a great career in the NBA. You guys are still ballers. You guys can still play. Other than that, it is a business. I don't know what to say about that, but I have to give us an A. We went out. We got Anthony Davis. You know, we went out, we got pieces, good pieces. You know, we got shooting. We actually have shooters now who can really, who we can really count on with shooting. You know, and Danny Green and you know Jared Dudley, Troy Daniels, KCP. We still got KCP. He's
Rondo.
still a streaky player.
We got Rondo back.
Rondo.
Quinn Cook's a baller. He ball out in the finals. So
yeah,
for me, to beat an A+++, win a championship. Just that simple for me. The offseason is not for me. The offseason isn't decent, but for me, it's NBA. It's the NBA championship for me. Actually, no, I'll give it an A. A. If you want to get A+, win the ring. Great job by the organization, and shout out to Rob Pelinka, Genie Bus. I've been telling a lot of Laker fans on Twitter, man. Go follow me on Twitter, Bigbabyjonathan. Link will be in the description. That no reason to disrespect Genie. She knows what she's doing. Rob Pelinka knows what she's doing. Give them time. Hashtag trust the front office. I've been preaching that. We've got the players that we need. Now everybody wants to praise them. I on Twitter, you can go look. I was the most relaxed fan that I know of, that I talked to. Bigbabyjonathan's the most patient fan. Now look at us. Shout out to everybody in the front office. What's your thoughts about the front office? How do you agree with that?
It's been up and down.
Yep.
You know, this whole Magic, Magic Johnson thing. You know, all this stuff happening. Oh, you know, nobody's gonna come now. Magic Johnson's gone.
Yeah.
You know, this, that. You know, speculation. You know, Magic Johnson. You know, he's coming out saying, you know, everything that he wants to say. You know, on ESPN, First Take. You know, Stephen A. All that. You know, he was out there. We all seen it. We all experienced it. You know, it is what it is. I still think, you know, we still have a great front office. Yeah. It's been challenging. It's been challenging over the years. You know, being a Laker fan, you gotta stick with your team no matter what. You gotta stick with your team.
Thick and thin, man.
Also, Jonathan, I wanted to touch on this. Who do you think is gonna make the playoffs in the East and West? Like the order. Okay. The order that you see.
Number 1, Lakers. Number 2, Clippers. Number 3, Utah. Number 4, Golden State. Number 5, Portland. Number 6. Houston, number 7, San Antonio, number 8, Sacramento. And go ahead and give us your top 8.
West. I gotta give, you know, Lakers or Clippers. They're taking 1 or 2.
Yeah.
They just are. I'm probably got the Warriors at number 3. Probably got Houston Rockets at number 4. Probably got Utah Jazz at number 5. Got Dallas Mavericks at number 6. Got Portland Trailblazers at number 7. And man, number 8 is, you know, it's between Denver and the Spurs. Maybe the Timberwolves, but I had to put Dallas Mavericks over Denver because you know, they got Porzingis, they got Luka Doncic. Like that's a nasty deal. Don't sleep on Dallas. Yeah. You know, West is wide open. Anybody can take it, but that's the order I gotta go.
And for the East, for me, number 1, Milwaukee Bucks. Number 2, 76ers. Number 3, Indiana. Number 4, Boston. Number 5, Brooklyn. Number 6, Atlanta. Number 7, Orlando. Number 8, Detroit. Yeah.
Okay. I got the Sixers at number 1, the Bucks at number 2, the Pacers at number 3, the Celtics at number 4, I gotta go with Detroit Pistons at number 5. You know, they got Derrick Rose, Blake Griffin. I got Detroit at number 5. I got Orlando Magic at number 7. And number 8, let's see Knicks try to make it, man. You know, they got Randall. You know, they got Marcus Morris. Let's hope for the Knicks to make the playoffs, man. I'm sorry, Stephen A. Smith. Man, your Knicks, man, your Knicks. Let's hope they make the playoffs this season.
But yeah, speaking of, I had another question too before we get up on here. Where do you think Chris Paul should go? Miami, San Antonio.
Chris Paul. Man, if they can make a trade, or you know, if anything happen, I'll put him on the Spurs. That'll definitely put the Spurs way better than what they are right now. You know, they still got DeMar DeRozan, and they still got LaMarcus Aldridge, who I think has the potential to be an all-star. He's not at an all-star level, man. Like LaMarcus Aldridge, he's not. He's like right there, but he could definitely do better than what he's playing with right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he should go to Miami. Him and Jimmy Butler. Still got a group of guys out there that could contribute at this level. Deion Waiters, Justice Winslow, Dragic. Put him in there. Actually, they would have to trade Dragic. Put him in there. I feel like Miami's a couple pieces away from being a championship contending team. Chris Paul, everybody says he's a bad player and a dysfunctional locker room. He's just a winner. He wants to win, and he's doing everything he can to win. So it's like,
and it was a speculation of him, kind of coming to the Lakers. I'm like, if we have to trade anybody, I'm good.
If it's a buyout, we'll see. But him and Ron, you would have to get rid of Rondo or Quinn Cook or KCP. I wouldn't do that.
And everybody knows Rondo and CP3 don't get along.
Nope, look at last
year.
They
do not get along. So that's not going to work.
There's literally a fight between those two. If you put that in the locker room, that would cause so much fight. But hey, it might be different if you bring him in. They're on the same team. But I personally think Rondo even said it in the interview. He doesn't like Chris Paul at all. He even told me, don't mention his name around me at all during the whole season. So who knows, man? But do you have anything to add?
So we got one more spot to fill out. We're waiting on a buyout from Andre Iguodala.
Oh yeah.
Kyle Korver. J.R. Smith. Whoever else is out there. Carmelo Anthony. Who do you want for that last spot?
Iggy. Iggy would work well. He's a champion, MVP. He could bring that veteran leadership. He could take Kuzma's spot, throw him in there. Or maybe, let's say, we play the Clippers in the West Conference Finals. Say LeBron's in foul trouble, like 5 fouls in the fourth quarter, or during the fourth quarter, there's a situation where the Lakers need to stop to get the ball back. Throw Iggy on Kawhi or Paul George.
Totally agree. That last spot needs to go to Iggy. If not Iggy,
I say Kyle Korver. But the reports that they're according to Ray Wojnarowski last night, Lakers are an unlikely destination for J.R. Smith. Thank you. I want him. In my opinion, he's great, but that game 1 of the finals, probably one of the most weirdest things that ever happened.
Yeah, it happened.
It's part of sports, but go ahead and give out your social media, man. Follow them on the social media.
Social media, I'm gonna just put it in the description. I will make a Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter. That'll be in the description. Probably edit it and update it when I do make a Twitter. But I'll put everything in the description. You guys just follow. Keep giving love to the podcast.
You already know. Appreciate everybody.
Bigbabyjonathan right here.
Appreciate you coming on the Bigbabyjonathan Sports podcast show, bro.
Bro.
Until then, peace out, like a nation. Have a good one.